get into it. Let's talk about Manchester United and where they are at the moment. It's quite a what is it? Weird one so far, isn't it? 2 games in, Arsenal and Fulham. We've got Burnley and we've got Grimsby Town tonight, which I hope we win both, because an advance through to the third round. I know we've got some tough opponents from what it looks like, but we can deal with it as it comes, because obviously Carabao Cups. Oh, let me show you the team. Actually, let me go back. Let me go back. Show you the team. We've built sort of past and present your Manchester United squad. We've got Van der Sar, Big Romelu, Lukaku, Golden Boy, Rolls Royce, Lenny Yoro, big man Laurent Blanc. Not had a good run of games, but he's got a good card, so I've got to do him justice. One and only Nemanja Vidic. Shout out to your boy, Nemanja Vidic. Got big man Cantona in at midfield. Talk of the town at the moment, Kobbie Mainoo, alongside somewhat rival, Bruno Fernandes. Got Paul Scholes, the maestro of all maestros, in midfield. We've got big man Rio Ferdinand. Position change, as you might see, up in striker. We've got the big man himself, Wazza. Wayne Rooney, welcome to the team. On the bench we've got Keno, we've got Sesko, not striker, but it'll do. We've got Ronaldo, we've got Mallard, we've got Rashford, we've got Forlan, and we've got your boy Park, absolute unit. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, 2 games. We've got Cup game, and then we've got Burnley. I'm expecting both W's on the board. Obviously, we've got 1 point the Fulham game, so it's steady progress is what I'd want to say. Steady progress. I saw a stat on United Stand video, shout out to United Stand, that Super Chat came in and said the 07-08 season, we started off with, don't quote me on this, 2 draws and 1 losses, or 2 losses, 1 draw, so, and we went to go on to win that year. So as we get into this game here, I didn't have a look at his team, so yeah, it's something interesting. So it's a long-term plan. What is this guy doing? Okay, I'm just gonna go. Oh, he's offside. Offside again. Offside. What is this guy doing? It's getting green time there. But yeah, it's a long-term plan with Ruben Amorim. It took Ferguson, 5 years to rebuild that club. Oh, that's butchered that. It took him 5 years to rebuild that club from the ground up. So, and what Ruben Amorim's been doing, it's been somewhat of a progression as to where we were last season. We've had a few players leaving, and a few players that have left. Rashford, Garnacho eventually, I don't know when, because he's a Chelsea through and through apparently. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week following on from that point. I don't think this guy's playing, by the way, but yeah. So our next game, probably the final game. Let's have a look at his team. Ajax Stadium. Van der Sar. Well, that's a colourful team. Very colourful team. Hopefully he stays and we get quite a long game. But yeah, let's get back into it and let's win this game. Let's win it. Come on. So yeah, I just want to delve into the Bruno Mainoo debate. Obviously, there's been talk that Mainoo's the understudy to what's he doing here? Yeah. Nice thinking. The Mainoo and Bruno debate, where Mainoo's the understudy to Bruno. I don't know what your thoughts are, guys, on that, but for me, it's like it's a catch-22, because if we don't have Bruno in that team, as is sometimes quite bad as he is, we play as a team poorer and not fluid when he's not on the pitch. And there was glimpses of that, I think, 1 or 2 games last season. So, and Mainoo, who's meant to be the potential Bruno replacement if and when he goes, hasn't got his minutes in that he probably would have liked. And I would argue that it's a tough situation. You're caught between a rock and a hard place in that situation, because if you don't play Bruno, you won't play well. But then you have a generational talent, as in Mainoo, where he probably isn't pleased about not playing in the first opening games, where he would have thought to himself, look, even a run out of 20 minutes, I could show what I can do. And he hasn't had that chance. He will get it tonight, of course. Well, that's my prediction anyway. I hope he does, because if he doesn't, it will be curtains as we score there. If he doesn't, because I reckon he will go if he doesn't get trademark celebration. If he doesn't get his minutes in today, there will be probably questions as to whether he would stay at the end of the transfer window. But I don't think he'll go. He'll tough it out, and that's what you want in a player. That's penalty ref. You want to tough it out and score this penalty straight down the middle. And that's where tonight's game against Grimsby comes in, because this is a chance for him to almost bench and drop Bruno, because if he plays well, he will be in contention against Burnley to prime Bruno's position. And currently Bruno has not been that great. He will be playing himself out of that squad, which is what Maud said on United Stand. Bruno at this moment in time has not been dropped for probably 2 years. I'll take that, ref. He hasn't been dropped in 2 years, and there needs to be we drop these star players, because it gives them an opportunity to reset themselves, to have it, rather than constantly playing week in, week out. Because I think Bruno's probably played every single minute of last season, and probably will play every minute of this season if we don't give him the sub role. And I think that's where Mainoo will come into his own. That I think he'll seize that opportunity, and he'll realise, look, the only way I'm going to come in and displace Bruno is if I play well. I get in. I do what Ruben's asked. Yeah, do what Ruben's asked of me, and I control that midfield. Because in England, when he was called up, he dominated that midfield all the way up until the semi-finals and finals. I think it was a long time ago, so don't quote me on that. But he can do it. It's just whether Amrim gives him the opportunity, which I'm sure he will. And when that opportunity comes, Mainoo's got to be. I've got to seize it. Got to seize that opportunity. Oh, bit of an easy goal concede there, but yeah, I ain't worried about this Bruno and Mainoo debate. It's obviously something to talk about for the press. They need something to talk about, and this is like an open goal for them. And it's just important that we stay as fans quite clued up as to what they're trying to do. They need to put headlines out, as most newspapers do. And it's important that we just stay calm, just stay calm amongst the chaos, because this week, final week of the transfer window, there will be lots of ups and downs. It was we arrogant to that. William Vidic, yes. There will be lots of ups and downs. Obviously, we've got Højlund leaving. We're going to have Anthony leaving. Garnacho will leave. Onana might leave. I don't think he will, but Lemon's coming in. Maybe that will give him a boot up the backside and say, look, your position is not that safe as you would have thought. Let's see what we can do here. Asirio. Oh, it was worth a go. It was worth a cross. As we get into the second half here, let's see what this entails. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this season. We've obviously got rid of. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The transfers and people who are leaving. What will be a very hectic week for United, all in all. There will be room for manoeuvrability in terms of how we've structured the deals, because I think most of the deals we had have, good save there, good double save, have obligations to buy or options to buy in the 5 players that are leaving. So there is money coming in at some point, which towards the debt and just general finances, it bolsters our monetary metric. We have room to then go buy midfield. Oh, he's going to score here. We have room to go buy midfielders, which we'll need next season, because obviously if Bruno goes and Casemiro goes, we're just going to have Mainoo and Collier. If Collier stays, we need 2 midfielders. You go out and you go get the best ones. You go get your Whartons and you go get your Beliebers, because they're the types of midfielders that we need in Amrim's system for it to work. High, energetic, intense, and brings the intensity of midfielders. I think the issue is with Belieber is that if obviously he's not coming this season, but I think he'll be a once to watch next summer, because there will be a lot of clubs that will be tracking him on their radar, and us with competition doesn't bode well, because we like to be the only club in the race. Obviously, we've seen a bit of change in that with Newcastle and Leipzig, Sesko, and then Buemo. Obviously, Cunha was a straight pay the release clause, job done type of thing. So we haven't had to worry that much. But in terms of the club-to-club negotiations, when there's other clubs involved, it can be quite a headache, because we've got to agree the deals with the players, then go to the clubs, which we've been doing, and it's worked so far for us. Obviously not for Brighton in this case, because I think it's just way too late to negotiate a deal for that. 3 weeks ago? No manoeuvrability, no nothing. But yeah, next summer will be an interesting one. If we do qualify, that was by accident. If we do qualify for Europe, if we don't, there will be big problems, big issues. But look, it's the start of the season. There's stuff to be hopeful and optimistic for. I don't think I've been this excited to watch United play week in, week out, and that could soon bite me up the backside, and I'll be back to where we were last season, where every game's just a dredge, and we think, why are we watching United week in, week out, which I'm sure you guys have experienced loads of times before. Probably know a lot more about me, because I'm quite a newer fan, been supporting since Moyes, so because I was pretty young, so I had no idea what was going on, but I'm sort of clued up now as to what's what. So yeah, it'll be very interesting. Obviously, we've got the Carabao Cup. I hope for a deep run in the... Oh, wrong pass. Hope for a deep run in the Carabao Cup, because I think that cup will come in quite prominent if we don't do well in the league, so to speak. Oh, what a save. And I think we might be relying on that quite heavily. Oh, what a goal. 5-3. The comeback is on. Fergie time. So, yeah. Cup competitions, we've got to get a cup. We've got to get somewhat of a cup in to just extend our path to Europe if we don't do well in the league, which from the looks of it, it will be topsy-turvy. And let's chuck it. Where's that gone? He sees him. He sees Rio. Out-muscles him. Oh, why did you stop? No. But yeah, these matches, we've got to take them a day at a time, week at a time, take them as they arrive, so to speak, and build it up. Right, let's see if we can tie it up here. Let's see if we can tie it up. If not, no worries whatsoever. Oh. Oh, Vidic to Mainoo. See Skulls. Wrong pass. Oh, unlucky. Nice. Cantona. Oh. That's just good football from him. But yeah, just to summarise this ending, it's going to be quite a season for United, I think. I don't think there'll be pressure on Amorim whatsoever. The media will do what the media do. We've just got to somewhat stay level-headed and be aware of us as fans. We've got to know what right and the wrong is. Oh. But yeah, 2 minutes to go here. 7-3, it's a lost cause, but you never know. There's one back. Consolation goal. Main man Bruno. Will he get another one? Oh no. 7-4. Let's take it. Well, you win some, you lose some, but oh, hang on a minute. Losing again with United. No, I'm messing. But I think to just summarise what it is, I think this season it's the most pivotal season. We've got to stay patient and we've got to trust the process, I think. And if we do that and just see the long-term plan rather than going for the short-term gain, I believe we are on the right path, but it will take time, because in order for us to get the players we want, the players that have to go need to go in the next 2 windows. Got Casemiro leaving, potentially Bruno, Onana this season if he don't get his run out. We've brought in a few players up in the offence, so we've buffed that up. Defending, it wasn't that bad this season, so we don't have to really worry about that. And we have depth, which is the most important thing in that back line. I know we are quite risque if stuff starts to happen, but it's that point where you say, look, stuff starts to happen, the board should have forecasted it like they did with, well, let's say, the goalkeeper. They've left it so long, so late in the transfer window. I mean, they could have got Lemens scouted way before and signed in July, but we can only go off of what they do, how they plan stuff. And yeah, for me, be patient, stick with the plan, stick with the vision, and I'm sure Man United will be back on top where they belong soon. And yeah, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Drop your comments below if you guys think we will win against Burnley. I'm not hoping for a shock result, but you never know with Man United. Every game is a game. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.